Jets fans, attention here because today's episode brings two subjects that will directly touch the future of the franchise. The first is the one that every fan has been thinking about for months, Jermaine Johnson's contract. The second is a quick game, but fundamental, about who the New York Jets should keep or let go in the next offseason. Before entering the financial drama of defense, it is worth reinforcing something important. The next offseason will be one of the most hectic of the last decade. The team needs to define pillars, reorganize the payroll, and decide who is really part of the reconstruction plan. And as always, those who remain subscribed to Jetstream News will follow everything firsthand: draft, negotiations, training, and of course, last-minute bombs. Now let's get to the hot topic, Jermaine Johnson. But before we get into it, if you're a die-hard Jets fan, make sure you're subscribed to Jetstream News. We're your go-to source for daily engaging content on all things. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers this offseason by hitting that subscribe button now. Welcome to the Jetstream News Channel, your New York Jets news channel. Here you will find fresh news, and to follow everything, don't forget to subscribe. Today, only 20.2% are subscribed to our channel. Help us by sharing so that the news reaches many more people. Let's go to today's news. Inside the locker room, JJ is not just another edge. He is seen as a key piece of the defensive system, the type of player who changes the identity of a front: physical, disciplined, aggressive against the terrestrial game, and always capable of generating pressure. And then comes the inevitable question: how much will the Jets have to pay to keep a player of this caliber? To understand this, we need to look at the market. And my friend, the edge rusher market became an uncontrolled roller coaster. Micah Parsons already flirts with the house of a $46 million a year. TJ Watt, Myles Garrett, and Nick Bosa orbit between $34 and $40 million. Players like Maxx Crosby, Hunter, Brian Burns, and Josh Allen are already between $28 and $35 million. In this crazy scenario, Jermaine Johnson should fall exactly into the core of the elite, something around a $27 to $29 million per year. And there's more. If the Jets try to be too smart and offer values in the amount of a $23 to $24 million, the player's representative will laugh. His tape is too strong. The defense with him on the field and without him looks like two different teams. Even those who don't like the number of sacks admit that his influence on games is gigantic. And there is a strategy that many franchises are using: anticipate the contract before the market rises again. The Broncos did this to Nick Bonitto. It worked. The Jets can do the same with Johnson. Paying now hurts less than paying in 6 months. Even with the past of injuries, what the front office will always try to use as an argument, JJ knows he has the advantage, because without him, the edge group becomes one of the most fragile in the league. Will McDonald alternates good times and lapses. Michael Clemens is limited. Removing Johnson from the cast would inevitably cost a premium choice in the draft. So, if the team already knows that he is essential, why wait? The trend is clear. The contract will come out. The discussion now is how much and for how long. Something like 4 years and $100 to $120 million, with about $55-65 million guaranteed, seems like the center of gravity. And, as always, the most important thing in these contracts is not the annual value, but the guaranteed money and the structure of the first 2 years. Now that we're talking about the most valuable player in defense, it's time for the game that really shows the direction of the Jets in the offseason. Jets fans, if you've come this far, you can already see that this soap opera by Jermaine Johnson will still catch fire. So do the following: leave the like now and activate the bell, because when any update explodes, contract, rumor, or behind-the-scenes bomb, you will be the first to know. Quincy Williams. Keep. Quincy started the season oscillating, but has been playing at an absurd level. He hits hard, has explosion, is disciplined, creates energy inside the field. And more than that, it is a symbol of the defensive identity that the Jets have been building. A friendly contract is totally possible and smart. Elijah Vera Tucker, let go. This one is painful, but necessary. AVT is excellent when it's healthy, but it's not. Left triceps in 2022, Achilles in 2023, right triceps in 2025. For an OL, 2 triceps injuries are practically a sentence. And Joe Tipman, who took over the post of right guard, is playing at an impressive level. Young, healthy, consistent, reliable. With this, AVT should follow another path. Andre Cisco, let go. The safety position is one of the greatest needs of the cast, and even if Cisco has quality, it doesn't fit the new plan. The bet now is to develop Malachi Moore, who shows intelligence, reading, and evolution. Lack of physique? Missing. But the growth curve is encouraging. John Simpson, keep. Technically, it's not elite, but it's stable, and stability at OL nowadays is worth gold. The chemistry with the group is good, the drop in yield is minimal, and replacing a functional guard is expensive, whether in the draft or in the market. Keeping Simpson makes sense. Jeremy Ruckert, let go. Nothing against the player, but the need is low. It would only make sense if it came for a symbolic price. The reality is that Ruckert does not change the offensive level, and the Jets have gigantic priorities in defense and in the OL. Adding Johnson and Breece Hall, which should hit something between $12 to $15 million per year, the Jets can commit $40 million annually in these two alone. This leaves about $60 million to complete the rest of the cast, renewing pieces, adjusting defense, and of course preparing ground for a rookie QB in 2026. Who would you, a fan, keep for 2026? The team is about to redefine its identity, and these decisions will shape the next decade, not just next season. Before leaving, Jets fans, guarantee your registration in Jetstream News. Here you get serious analysis, hot news, and everything that the big media takes time to show. Click on subscribe, strengthen the channel, and come along until the season starts to boil. And as always, go for it, Jets. Thanks for watching!